Hello and welcome to Cornish Walking Trails. Today we've come to Port Quin. Port Quin is on the North Coast of Cornwall near Port Isaac. Our walk today is taken from the National Trust Information Board. The suggested walk in pink is 2¼ miles. Port Quin is a fantastic natural harbour and was once a very prosperous pilchard fishing port. There is a local legend that said the fishermen went to sea but were wiped out. The entire fleet was completely wiped out by a storm. It's more likely that as the decline in pilchard fishing happened, people moved out of the village. However, it did become deserted. Today, Port Quin is primarily a tourist destination.
So Port Quin has been used as a filming location in the original Poldark series from the 1970s. It was used as Nampara. So this was the area that they used to show sort of the marketplace and fish sellers and gutting fish in the original series.
We've been looking for a walk that joins Port Quin to the Rumps. We've been struggling a bit, but there's one on the National Trust car parking board back there. So we thought we'd give it a go. It's only a short one, 2¼ miles, so it shouldn't take long, but there should be some fantastic views. So the walk takes us up the hill. We're going to join the coastal path. We're going to go out and have a look at Doyden Castle. And then we're going to go and find a blowhole. Brilliant! This hedge is so tall. It's covered in valerian. It's a beech hedge, and up where Andrew is, loads of honeysuckle.
This hedge is covered in wild honeysuckle. It's smelling handsome.
What's that?
Coast path to Pentire.
Yeah.
Void in style. 50 miles.
Coast path. 50 miles. Well, we're not... I give up with you. 50 metres.
Is that because of a low bridge or something? Big one, this one.
Okay, my turn. I don't think it's as hard as it makes out, really. Ah! Hands free.
Did you say hands free?
Yeah.
Is he our German subscriber?
Just walk down there. And there's little Doyden Castle. Let's go and explore. Now that's a good idea. What a lovely place to do a bit of paddle boarding. Doyden Castle was built in the 1830s by a wealthy businessman, Samuel Simons. He wanted somewhere to party away from prying eyes. I guess if you're a wealthy person and you can choose a spot to place a party house, why not? Oh, it does make you smile. It's so cute. What's the matter with you?
This castle, Sarah.
Yeah?
It's just one big folly.
Quite close to the cliff here. Looks like it just drops off, really, doesn't it? Right down to the sea.
It's a good job you haven't given me a massive great lead dangling out my pocket to trip me over the edge, have you?
That looks interesting. Looks like a mine shaft or something.
I'll trip over my massive lead and fall down it.
You can tell we're up near Delabole, can't you? Look at that great slab of slate. wire fence. What's in there then? Oh, flaming heck. It is, isn't it?
Yeah, straight down.
Wow. Wow, that isn't capped, is it?
Doesn't look like it, does it?
Can you hear the sea? No. What are you doing?
Just having a chat with my mate Sean. he's just come back from his holidays.
Has he?
Yeah.
Where's he been?
Bahrain.
Ah. I'm stood on a stile and that's the view to Rumps Head. And back towards Port Quin. Oh, the sun is lighting up the water so beautifully. You can see all the rocks through the water. So I think the blowhole is over there. So I'm quite happy now. This is quite a treat. You don't always get down to sea level on this coast, I've found. You're usually up on towering cliffs looking down on it as if it's like so far away from you, but we're nearly at sea level. Well, what could be more pleasant? The trickle of a little waterfall, the sound of the sea hitting the rocks, and the most gorgeous view. We will be coming back to this gate because we'll be turning up that path. Let's go and find the blowhole first. Look at these! Aren't they beautiful?
Sarah,
Yeah?
I don't know if I like the look of this.
What do you mean?
It's a bit ropey to me.
They're getting worse. It must be late in the day. Do you need a coffee?
You go first and I will watch how you get on.
Ah, I'm glad the rope's here. I've never been down a cliff with a rope.
Do you think I could string this out much longer?
Oh. Try and knot it.
What's that? Get knotted?
Yeah.
Charming.
Neat, isn't it? And the tamarisk is now starting to come out, look. Fluffy white flowers. Look like little flue brushes, don't they? I think it might be in here. Oh, look at that. Wow. Imagine that with a pounding sea in the middle of a storm. I think we get I think we would actually get wet if we were stood here. So our little map from the National Trust Board suggests we go back to that Ephaven. I don't know quite how you pronounce that. And there's a path that goes inland and then we'll just follow the road back to Port Quin. That way. So we'll be leaving the coast behind us now, saying goodbye to that beautiful sea. Climbing up out of this valley to join the road back to Port Quin. So we're a bit unsure where we should be going. What do you think?
We're probably about here somewhere.
Yeah, I think I can just see your face. We've just passed through this gate and we're going to give this path a go to see if it takes us up to the road.
Hello, what's your name? Hello.
Who's this?
I will eat your iPad.
Yeah.
Right.
Hello.
Repeat after me. Hello and welcome to Cornish walking trails.
I showed you the notice board where we took the instructions from. They're quite scant, but I think we're going to join a road. Hooray! Left now. You look like a gnome.
Thank you.
Do it again with a bit more enthusiasm, please.
Do you want a fishing rod and a toadstool? Some beautiful rolling countryside.
Here is the weather forecast. It's going to be mainly really sunny.
How do you know that?
Well, all these cows, these lovely cows that are helping me with the weather forecast, are stood up. If there was one sat down, it might mean there's the outside chance of a shower.
Aww.
That one's doing a great big poo. That's what he thinks of my weather forecasting.
I think we're on one of those roads that only sees bikes, people and a car once every hour.
No ice cream vans.
No, we're just nearly stood in a pothole. Port Quin, 1/4 mile. On the spur of the moment, we decided to walk from Port Quin down the coast, and we got as far as a blowhole.
We did, we found a lovely blowhole.
I really enjoyed the walk. Very scant instructions because they were just taken off the National Trust notice board in the car park. A map and about a line.
It worked.
It does.
Yeah, really enjoyable. We took in Doyden Castle on the way.
Absolutely cute and beautiful.
Oh, views, absolutely stunning views across to Rumps Head from Doyden Castle.
All
Really
the way
nice.
along the walk. Beautiful coves we passed, and I really enjoyed those steps with the rope ladder. Amazing. So what do you score the walk?
I think we'd give us an 8 out of 10.
8's about fair because it's very scant information and we could have gone wrong, and we did have a bit of a wobble coming up from the cliffs. So yeah, 8 out of 10, fair.